We are working the latest developments now on the speaker shakeup in the Rhode Island General Assembly. At this hour, we're expecting to hear from Governor Lincoln Chafee for the first time about the resignation of Gordon Fox, the Speaker of the House. We do have a crew at the State House. We're going to bring you that as soon as we can. Right now, let's bring in WPRI.com reporter Ted Nesi, who's been all over this story since last week. We found out today that his Chief of Staff, Frank Anzevno, has cleared out his office. He has stepped down. His name has popped up really for the first time in a long time. How powerful was Frank Anzevno?
Talk about the power behind the throne, Mike. I mean, Frank Anzevno, often described as one of the most powerful power brokers in the State House. He was the Chief of Staff to Gordon Fox. Before that, he was the Chief of Staff to John Harwood and Bill Murphy, the previous speakers. He was feared and loathed by some of the other lawmakers, the rank and file, because they felt that he stepped on their toes a little too much. But there was no doubt that if major decisions had to be made, Anzevno was in the room. He won't be in the room, it appears, if Nick Mattiello is Speaker.
Now, Nick Mattiello has only been in the Rhode Island House of Representatives since 2006, so he's fairly new. He was kind of a protege of former Speaker Bill Murphy.
We all know in life it's good to have a mentor. It's good to have someone to help you rise through the ranks. Bill Murphy, the former House Speaker who retired in 2010, has looked out for Nick Mattiello, made sure he was the majority leader when Gordon Fox came in, and has been advising him and has helped guide him in his political career. And now it looks like Nicholas Mattiello may be able to rise to the job Bill Murphy had before Gordon Fox.
Well, Ted, Minority Whip Stephen Ucci and House Finance Committee Chair Helio Mello reportedly backed Mike Marcello. Now that if Nick Mattiello has the votes he claims he has, will Ucci and Mello be out?
This is going to be one of the big questions for Mattiello over the next 48 hours or so. You know, on the one hand, these guys backed his opponent. He's obviously going to want to have his loyalists in place. On the other hand, he still has to run the House. He still needs 50 votes for a budget. He'll have to decide if there are some people he wants to let in the tent, sort of kiss and make up, and it could be someone like Ucci or Mello could get some kind of role. But I certainly think Mattiello's going to be looking to put his loyalists, the people who backed him, in these major roles inside the House.
Okay, WPRI.com reporter Ted Nesi, thank you very much, Ted. We'll have more coming up at 6.